The house I grew up in is only a few streets away, close enough to pass by without planning to. And for months, which slowly became years, I avoided it. Not dramatically. I didn't turn my head. I didn't feel a wave of sadness. I just changed routes. Even when it was directly on my way home, I would take another street, automatically. No argument with myself, no internal conversation. Maybe because I already knew how that conversation would end, and I wasn't ready. Sometimes when I took the longer route, I would pass by the street that led to it, and for a moment, I would slow down. Not a full stop, just slower, as if part of me wanted to turn, but I never did. It's not the house itself. It was never loud, never alive in that way. Just walls, a door, a window. When I arrived, my mother used to welcome me as if I had returned from a long journey, even if I'd only been gone for a few hours. She wanted to prepare the table, always. Even if I said I wasn't hungry, even if I had just eaten, she would still ask. And when I left, she stood at that same window, smiling, one hand raised. Not a dramatic goodbye, just enough to say, I see you. My father and I used to sit and talk. Sometimes we agreed, sometimes we didn't, but even when we disagreed, it was only in opinion, not in belonging. I remember the sound of his voice, not the words, just the sound, the way it filled the room. Now, when I imagine entering that house, I imagine silence. And that silence is louder than any argument we ever had. I started asking myself, would I be able to enter that house now without that reception? Without the table being prepared? Would I sit in that living room, in silence, with no voice across from me? Would I leave, without looking up and seeing her at the window, that smile that always carried something, as if she were quietly saying, maybe this is the last time. Maybe back then, I didn't value those moments as much as they deserved. But what I feared was not the house. I feared realizing how much was gone. I wanted to pretend nothing had changed. That the house was still the same. That I'd only been a little late. I told myself I was waiting for the right time. But right has no clear meaning. Maybe it means tomorrow. Maybe next year. Maybe never. Maybe it means when I'm ready, which might also be never. In the meantime, I have obligations, important ones, plans that need attention, so important I can't even remember what they are. But surely I'm busy. We all are. Busy with things that feel urgent, until one day they're not. The things we say are urgent. The things that explain why not now. One day, while searching for someone's number, my mother's name appeared on my phone. By accident, and I stared at it. Just her name, on a screen. And I thought, when was the last time I called? Not texted, called. When was the last time I heard her voice? Not remembered it, heard it. And I thought, What if I call her now? I'm hungry. This time I won't apologize for being busy. I will accept her invitation to the table. I will sit with my father and just listen. I won't argue, not even politely. This time, I will stand outside the house, look up at the window, see her smiling, her hand raised, and I will send her a kiss. And maybe, this time, I won't be late.